If this is your first time seeing me, welcome to my channel, Two Keys Yoga. My name is Aquil, and today I'm going to give you a list of my top 5 best yoga mats. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the Jade yoga mat. The Jade yoga mat, it's a rubber mat, and it kind of has like a claw feel to it as well. This yoga mat is pretty good. I'll start out with the pros. The pros of this yoga mat is it has a good grip. This mat has a good grip. I feel like you can use this even when you're sweating. It might even grip even more when you're sweating, but it has a good grip on it. As well, this yoga mat is pretty light. I believe this is the 3mm mat, so I would consider it travel size. This mat will run you about $85. I would say some of the cons of the Jade yoga mat, I think once you continue to use it, it'll wear down eventually, but I feel like even once it begins to wear down, you'll still be able to use it. Like, it's that good of a mat. Next, I'm gonna talk about the Gaiam mat. I love Gaiam mats. I feel like of all the ones I'm gonna talk about today, these are the least expensive, and I feel like they always have amazing colorways. Like, they just always have unique mats. So that's why I'll always like go back to using these mats no matter if I use a more expensive mat. But the Gaiam mat, I feel like it's travel size, so like you can easily take it anywhere with you, put it in your luggage if you're traveling. As well, this mat, like I said, is not that expensive, so I feel like if you're just beginning, you don't need anything too expensive. Just start out with something. You can use a towel even, but one con I would say is that once it's continuously used, it'll start to like wear down and you'll see some of the materials start to come up and come off. So I would just say, it's still a great find, like if you don't want to spend too much on a yoga mat, but just keep that in mind. Next, I'll talk about the Liforme yoga mat. Now, the Liforme yoga mat is one of the more expensive yoga mats. Like, these mats can go for like 100 plus, sometimes even 140. But I will say that this yoga mat is worth it. Like, it was worth the price because it'll last a very long time and it's very durable. Like, as well, these mats are like, they come on the longer side. So if you're tall like me, I'm like 6'1", you'll feel like you'll have some room on this yoga mat. Like, it's rubber. As well, what I like about this mat is that it has these specific engravings where you can place your hands and your feet in a center line to help guide your yoga practice. So that's the Liforme yoga mat. Next up, we have the old reliable Lululemon yoga mat. I feel like Lululemon is like one of the frontiers, and not even just yoga mats, but yoga apparel in general. I feel like you can go there and know that you're going to get like quality. But Lululemon, this blue Lululemon yoga mat, it kind of has like a marble black in it. That's why I like this mat as well. But this mat is the 5mm mat. I feel like Lululemon mats last a very long time. They can last you a very long time. I think it's a good investment. These will run you about around $89, depending on the type of mat that you get, $85, something like that. But these mats are a great investment as well. I feel like you can use a Lululemon mat for years. As all mats, like, they will get dirty. you know, depending on the color you have, like if you have a lighter color. And I have noticed with the lighter Lululemon mats, it is a bit hard to get them clean. So not get them clean, like you can still clean them, but like the stain will still be there. So, you know, you keep that in mind, but I do feel like the mat will still be usable. Last, but certainly not least, is the Manduka brand yoga mat. I saved this one for last, not because it's the best, because I feel like I appreciate all of those, but I do feel that this mat, I just love the quality of it. I love the quality of this mat. I feel like it has a great feeling, like when my feet are on this mat, I feel like I'm connecting to the ground, if that makes any sense. But this is one of the best brands. I feel like it's very high quality. I feel like you get a good grip. Even when you're like sweating, you can still grip. And what I like about these mats is on the opposite side, they have like this sort of texture bubble, flat bubble material. And I feel like when you're sweating, like this is a good side to use, and it helps you grip as well. These mats are on the pricier side as well, like running about $130, I believe, for a brand new one. But I would definitely invest in this if I can, or try to get a used one if you can, because it's a great mat. This mat, it is, compared to the other ones, it is like on the heavier side, so I wouldn't consider this a travel yoga mat. So this would be like just for home, or if you don't mind carrying a heavy yoga mat, then I would recommend this one. I want to thank you for coming to my channel today. I hope you got some good information about the mats that I shared. If you have any further questions about any of the mats that I showed in this video, be sure to drop me a comment below. Thank you to Mark Nelson and the Yoga Garden for helping this video be made. And lastly, I would like to say, you don't need an expensive yoga mat to do yoga. I feel like if you're just beginning, just get something that's affordable. Go to Five Below even. They have yoga mats for $5, I think. That'll suffice. Like, just get on your yoga mat, start the move, and then when you get the opportunity to upgrade, then you can look at, you know, some of these pricier mats. But thank you for coming to my video again, and I hope to see you soon.